Damn, hot ones.
I feel like it's a good water, but Water Champ, are you going to bark this one down?
Excuse me, are you referring to him as the Water Champ?
My bad.
You saw the eye contact.
Wow.
I know exactly where he was looking when he said that.
Wow.
This shit is big time!
Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Yo, mom in the fucking stand!
Hey, what's going on, everyone? For YMH, I'm Tom Segura, and you're watching Wet Ones, the show with bland water and even blander questions. Our guest today is Sean Evans. Sean, you are the CEO, chairman, host, president, and director of, what's it called?
Hot Ones?
Hot Ones.
Yeah.
That's another show. Anyways, this show is much better. So first up, we're going to give you Dasani. Yeah. Ooh. This is a shit water for shit people that don't know any better. Go ahead and crack it open.
All right.
I won't even taste mine because I think it tastes like dog shit.
Yeah. You know what that tastes like?
What does it taste like?
Hose water.
Champ?
Like, it's disgusting.
You know,
Throw it in the
Dasani,
trash.
Do you ever have a hose attached to your house?
Yeah, I used to do that. I used to pull that move.
Yeah. Now,
it does taste like hose water. I agree.
Sean, what's your favorite color?
I was actually thinking about this the other day because I think I just wear creams and grays and blacks all the time, but I feel like those are boring colors. Yeah. So like I'm happy that orange exists.
Do you wear it though?
No, because it would look horrible, on me. But orange, I think, is my favorite color. Like, I appreciate it the most.
Are you at the point now where then you start to appreciate somebody who will wear colors? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because it's bold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll see somebody in like an orange or like a real blue that pops. I'm like, yo, I wish I could be you.
Yeah, it's aspirational.
Yeah,
it's aspirational.
But I won't do it.
Yeah, we won't get there.
Next up is Aquapana. This is Italian.
Yeah.
This is natural spring water. You know the difference between that bullshit Dasani and this? Minerals.
Oh yeah, you can taste the minerals for real.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if I would reach for this when I'm wanting to quench my thirst, but it's an exotic drink.
But if somebody offered you this bottle of piss or this
100 times, I'm going to put this, I think we should square them off. I'm going to put this to my right. That means a preferable place.
Sean, did you ever think in a million years that you would be doing what you're doing now?
No. I mean, we didn't even think that, we didn't even have that high hopes for the show, like just in general. Like,
Did you think it was a one-off or no?
No, I thought that we could make this quick fire internet sideshow, celebrities coming in, burning their face off. I thought, I didn't know if necessarily it would have a host or that you'd see the host or that it would play that role in it. Like originally our idea for it was to be this like swinging light interrogation show where we'd just be like interrogating a celebrity and forcing chicken wings down their throat, and they'd just be like fighting through these questions in the wings, maybe by themselves. Like maybe I don't even eat.
Yeah.
And it was Tony Yayo from G Unit who helped us workshop the show. And he was kind of like, no self-respecting famous person's going to come in here and just choke down wings while you pepper them with questions. Like, if you want this to work, I think you have to eat the wings too. And it was
really,
it's like the best.
And that was like unintentional that worked out. Like that.
But it clicked for us. Like, I remember the light bulb going off. We're like, oh yeah, like that makes a lot more sense. And then Hot Ones was born.
Dude, it's an amazing show.
Thank you,
It's
Tom.
an amazing
I appreciate
show.
that.
And the best part about it, 100%, is you, because you are a gifted broadcaster and interviewer. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. I think part of it is that it seems like you take genuine interest in your subjects, which is like what you realize when you watch, a talk show or radio interview, especially like we're always the subject of interviews, where you go in and like a lot of times with radio, they'll be like, they're just reading like a bio line. They'll be like, you went to University of San Francisco?
Yeah, it's like a Wikipedia thing they just print out.
And you're like, this is the second line of my bio. And it says here you did Netflix special. What was that like? But yours...
What was that like?
Yours are way, way more researched in depth. It feels like you actually take an interest.
Well, I think that it's such a competitive space. Like the interview space is so competitive. So if it's like you're going to get eyeballs, and you're going to compete for those, then I think your show has to be that exceptionally good. And then I think the other thing that's played into that is the audience. So many people are cult-like with Hot Ones. They're Hot Ones fans, and they're there every single time. So you feel like you have to impress them every single time.
Wait,
so
are you telling me you respect your audience?
You know what I am? I'm scared of them. I'm scared of that audience. I'm scared of them, I think.
Sean,
they put such pressure.
Does Hot Ones have a fart mic?
No, but we need one.
This is a fart mic.
Oh my God. You should have a fart mic on Hot Ones.
If ever a show needed a fart mic.
Wow.
It is Hot Ones.
We're giving you permission to take the idea.
100%.
Because I thought you'd cornered.
And by the way, if you please, if you have to fart,
I'm grabbing. I've got you. I've got you.
Do you feel anything coming on?
Turn it on.
No, but you never know. You always have to be ready. It could at any moment.
Although, as an alum of Hot Ones, I got to tell you, when you're in that room and you feel a fart, you're not sure what's behind it.
Oh yeah. I imagine
it feels like this might be a shit mic real soon.
Well, because I remember asking after you did Hot Ones, I'm like, how was your brown after? And it was.
Yeah. I took my.
hot.
I'll tell you this: you could pass this advice on to future Hot Ones who are hesitant to go forward with the game, so to speak. When I worked at Chibo on Sunset many years ago, which I think is still around, the all Mexican and Guatemalan staff, they would make crazy hot dishes all the time for us. Everything was like super spicy. And a lot of us, would be like, man, that looks spicy. That's going to kill me on the way out. And they were like, no, that's what you got to do, man. You get bread and you butter up that bread, heavy butter. Lines the track, like if you're going to eat spices. And that would completely, and now a lot of times when you go out for something spicy, you weren't, let's say, planning on it, so you're ruined. But whenever we did that, when we ate the buttered, like thick buttered bread, it like, I don't know.
Absorbed.
Did you do that before Hot Ones though?
No, of course not. I'm not smart. I'm saying I remember that.
Yeah.
But
it's weird that I come across somebody on the other side of Hot Ones, but I always do ask them, like, one, what was like the next couple days like? And then do people come up to you in the wild and they're like, because
definitely. I mean, the Hot, I mean, first I remember, going to do Hot Ones as it got closer and like it was really, first of all, we did the burger thing, which we'll get into later. But when we did the Hot Ones, I definitely had some apprehension. And I was like, oh man, like how bad is this? So then you start, you're watching them. Then you get distracted by how good the show is. You forget that's going in. But then like day of or day before, I remember I called Bert because he had done it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I mean, what's going to happen here? He's like, it's hot. I'm not gonna lie, it's very hot. But he was like, it won't be that bad. Just have fun. And if it hurts, just let it hurt. That's what he told me.
That's good advice.
Yeah, it was good. He was like, he's like, you'll recover. I was like, all right. And then I still remember being there, like, I don't know, it kind of feels like, there's a parachute in a way, but you're still like a little worked up about it, you know? And then the thing was that for me, from my personal experience, I was like 4 or 5 wings in, like, this isn't bad at all. But then there was the bomb.
Yeah.
And that was worse than what I had imagined it could be.
Right.
Yeah. That wrecked me.
Yeah, there's no preparing for that.
But then it's funny because when I watched it, and I'm just watching it as, let's say, trying to take myself out of it as content, I go, this is like one of the funniest parts. Watching someone struggle, sweat. I actually remember that I couldn't remember what you had asked me a couple times.
It gets loud. You feel like that speaker feedback situation or something.
Yeah. So I was like, oh man, I don't know where to go with this right now. All right, man, stop ruining my show.
Oh, sorry.
The next water. No, go to Fiji. Just jump ahead to Fiji.
Yeah, this is dog shit too.
Yeah. We just put the dog shit out there to remind them that they make dog shit water. But this one...
Oh, this is garbage too.
This is actually...
They put that all over the place. Like, I feel if you're like terrible. An IG model chick, you product place with Essentia.
Yes.
Right?
Well, that's very specific and accurate.
Yeah.
Didn't
they have
we
like a real online marketing strategy. I feel like that.
Didn't we learn that the pH stuff is nonsense?
It's bullshit. Yeah. Martin Risa is
the water
America's water sommelier. of German descent, of course. But Martin taught us a lot. And one of the things he taught us, you know how when you drink Fiji, there's like a silkiness to it? You ever like a smoothness? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the mineral, I think it's called silica. Yeah, silica. Right, you can feel it.
Yeah.
It's smooth. That's minerals, man. That's silica. And that is delicious. And that leads us to our next question. FedEx or UPS?
FedEx or UPS? FedEx.
Yeah.
You know, like now I've been next day in some stuff lately, and every time I hit the FedEx, I feel like in New York, you hit a FedEx like every third or fourth door.
Yeah.
So it's just in that, you know.
I mean, UPS, I'm always like, are we fucking really doing this right now?
I agree. It's such a third world sort of carrier company.
Yeah, I don't think I don't know if I've ever even been into a UPS.
I feel like FedEx has the US on lock, but then you go international, maybe with UPS or what's the DHL? They do that like
DHL.
Yeah, it's like if I want to ship something to Zimbabwe, you better do it through DHL. Yeah. But FedEx is really got it down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fuck with UPS.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, are we moving on?
Yeah.
This is real bullshit.
Yeah.
But
it's crap.
The reason I bring it up is that it's brilliant marketing. It's probably in the running for the dog shittiest of the dog shit waters. And we learned a lot about this from Martin as well. It's like triple distilled, which means it's stripped of like all minerals. So again, it's like, you know, I don't know, you might as well drink pool water.
Right.
Do you like straws?
Well, you know, straws, I feel like there's a lot of bad PR with straws right now. You know, I feel like I'm a bad person if I use a straw. But then at the same time, I wouldn't, you know, like the metal straw situation or the substitute. Like, who has time for that?
I have those.
You do?
I do at the house, yeah. But then I have veneers, so I'm always afraid they're going to chip them or clink.
Yeah. But then do you have to like think ahead and plan, you know? Like a straw is so impulsive. Like there's just a million straws on the counter. You just grab the straw when you're drinking something.
Yeah. I have them in the cupboard, a bunch washed, ready to go.
Yeah.
And I just pull one down, put it in my smoothie or whatever.
See, I know I'd have a hard time doing that. But then at the same time, straws are good because I feel like I have bad teeth. Like I feel on a genetic level,
really?
My parents handed down bad teeth.
Let's see that smile.
Well, how are they bad?
No,
I think I think I'm just like on a cavity level. Like I feel like I get them, like they're softer and weaker than most people's teeth. But a straw, it'll help, you know, because like if you're drinking something, straw, it'll bypass the teeth, you know?
Yeah.
You don't take on that contact.
Now, do you use Sensodyne? A sensitive
just
toothpaste?
a straight Crest 3D, you know? I'm very...
That may be stripping your teeth even more.
Really?
I would argue you should switch to a sensitive toothpaste like a Sensodyne.
All right, well, I'm sold.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm open
dog
to
shit.
I feel like, you know, straw-wise, I feel like there's some type of scale. Like, so, you know how like, basically a few months ago, there was like the real big pushback on the straws, and they started to be like, we're going to take straws away. Starbucks, I went into one of these, I go every day to one, and one of them was like, oh yeah, there's probably not going to be straws soon. So now they're doing, for ice drinks, for cold drinks, a lid with an open,
I hate it.
A sip in it. And I was like,
hate it.
Well, I just go like, well, this is just the new reality. You know, I just like, this is what it is.
Like we're all becoming children.
I mean, I kind of was annoyed, but I was like, you know what? It's not that bad. And then the next week they're like, no, there's straws again. I was like, what happened? And I was like, people must have been like, fuck you. I'm not using a straw. Right. It went away like immediately.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like they were basically announced that, no, you're a child. And then people were like, no, I'm not.
Yeah. Okay. I like when the people win it back.
Yeah.
You know? All right.
Yeah.
Christina, what water do you want to go
Some pro straw, I guess.
Well, I'm a huge fan of Evian. I would argue of all these waters, this is the highest quality. I like the taste. I will pay the extra money in the airport to drink Evian.
Also, a specific taste. If you really,
I feel like I grew up on it.
Really?
Yeah.
You grew up on this?
Wow.
Damn, homie, you got a lot of money. I didn't grow up on this shit.
Okay, Offset. What kind of money are you talking about, dog?
Damn, hot ones.
I feel like it's a good water, but Water Champ, are you going to bark this one down?
Excuse me, are you referring to him as the water champ?
My bad.
You saw the eye contact.
Wow.
I know exactly where he was looking when he said that.
Wow.
And guess what?
Gold.
Guess what? We have a new Water Champ bottle. It's in the store now. Go to merchmethod.com/Tom Segura and look up the new Water Champ bottle where you can pretend to be the Water Champ in your house, just like she pretends to be the Water Champ in
Watch
our
the footage.
house.
Watch every episode of the show. I'm constantly drinking more water.
Watch me right now.
Watch me outside. What does she say? Catch me outside.
Catch me outside.
How about now?
How about that? Now,
How about that?
do you feel like here you are, this good-looking guy, you're making money, you're getting famous, more famous every day, yet you're in this relationship. How dumb does that feel?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like I'm playing up in that. I feel like if you polled 100 people and you showed a picture of me and go ahead and put all the stats, go ahead and put the resume there.
Yeah.
And then you throw one up of her, I bet 96 out of 100 are going to say he's lucky to be with her, not she's lucky to be with him.
Really?
Yeah. I bet it would be like in the 90s.
Well, let's talk about
mid-90s.
what's your lady? What's going on? Who is she? I'm afraid I'm unaware.
You know what? Our first date was actually at your guys' show.
Yeah, they came to the
Yeah.
Comedia store, La Tienda de Comedia, and
Catch me outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
You were at the, you
How about that?
performed. Yeah.
Okay.
and she's a fan actually. You know what?
Great.
She likes the 80s mom bit.
You know, a lot of people do right now. I'm
Yeah.
going to have to
It's
expand
hot.
on
It's
that.
hot.
It's
It's a hot
cool.
bit.
Okay. So what's her story? What is she into?
She does like this sort of thing too. Not
cool.
comedy podcasting, but she does like on-air hosting and red carpets and
Oh, so
stuff.
she's very pretty. She's
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
be
yeah,
stunning
yeah.
to do that kind of stuff.
She's like a Laker girl, Miss California. See, now you would,
jeans, really?
yeah,
a
now
Laker
you'd walk
girl.
it. Now you'd walk it back though. You know, Tom. You know.
Hold on.
Look, I'm sorry about what I said.
Laker girl.
Yeah.
So she saw a lot of D's. I don't know. Is
But-
she allowed to?
I don't think so. I think that are you reading about the cheerleading and stuff that's like coming out? You know, I feel
No.
like it's such a tough job. Like they don't get paid. They have to pay their own Ubers out to like whatever
Yes, they don't get paid
retirement
well.
home they have to go shake hands at or whatever. You know, I think it's a
Yeah.
tough gig being a cheerleader. And then I think, yeah, if you like talk to somebody on the team, you're out of there.
Wow.
I think it's like that.
That's
The white
crazy.
boys at school don't have dicks like that.
So I took Christina to a Laker game, and this is not too long. This was like a couple months ago. And first of all, this is somebody who we're together 15 years basically, right?
Yeah.
Sports, zero interest, no games, like never. She's like, oh, you're watching a game, just walks away. I take her to the Laker game. She's got a pool of drool on her shirt. Her mouth is open. And she's like licking her lips.
It's not true.
And then we get in the car. She's like, I really like these Laker games. And I was like, oh yeah? And she was like, oh yeah, they're so big and strong. And you can see everything in the shorts. And I was like, okay. And
I thought we couldn't see enough in the shorts.
yeah.
Black cocks really do matter.
Yeah. That was you.
But that's not me.
Yes,
and then
it was.
tell him what happened that night.
Oh, and then she was like, anyways, the next Laker game you can set up. That'd be great. And I'm like, okay, I'll keep it in mind that that's your new favorite activity. Next morning, she's like, guess what I had a dream about? I was like, what? She goes, I dreamt that I was with you, but instead of you having what you have, you had a big black cock. And I'm like,
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was him, but he had a big black dong.
yeah.
It was cool.
She was like,
I just really like to suck cock, especially big black cock.
Okay. So how long have you been with this lady?
So I don't know. I think that show would have been like, I don't know, like 10 months ago or something.
yeah.
Damn,
That was really your first
homie.
date.
Yeah.
And I remember you
First date.
texted me, you're like, oh, it's sold out.
No, I know,
Right?
but that was, I think you made me look cool because then you put my name on the list. And then to the Comedy Store's credit, they're very old school that way. You know, they're very like, these are Tom's guests, you know, and then like 3 people come down from the ceiling and they're like, oh, let me show you your seat, you know?
It's
That's
nice.
nice.
You know, like they're very cool that way. And then we went backstage. Remember?
Yeah.
We
Yes.
went backstage and we chatted for a little bit, and then Hannibal rolled through with Thundercat.
Yeah.
So it was like it was a good.
I was just telling him,
so
good first date.
I've been like,
so
playing,
impressive. You looked super cool.
I look cool as shit.
Yeah.
I look cool as shit.
Look at all these cool people.
I've had Thundercat's album on repeat. That was what you asked me yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? It was Thunder. Like, it's just been on a loop for I don't know how long.
And I'm
now.
such an idiot. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that like I've been listening to that album on a loop for a year and a half.
I know.
And then when I met Thundercat, I had no idea who he was. I was like, hey man. And then I just walked out of it.
It's true.
Well,
it was like
and
that.
this other famous singer were in there, that beautiful girl, and Hannibal was with them, and I was like, what do you guys do? And they're like, we're musicians. And I was like, I bet you're super famous. I don't know who you are.
Yeah, no, that was par for the course.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, just coming full
Hope
circle.
you get married.
Here. Yeah.
I hope you pop the question and stuff.
Jesus, why don't you fucking lay off a little bit? Oh, do you wish you were taller?
Yeah, I think like if I think about things I'd change about myself, adding 2 or 3 inches would probably be in the top
solid.
5. Yeah,
I think I would take 6'2" and just be like,
how tall are you? Are you 6 foot?
Yeah, I'm like right at it, Like,
yeah.
But I feel like 6'2" would be like, you're like one of these guys who's like 6'8". You're just like a fucking monster walking around.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Especially if you can't ball, then you're really fucked.
No. Then it's like your hand is way over there.
All right.
Like, how would you even control?
I've got one.
Okay.
Would you rather be taller or have your peener be bigger?
What's up with how dissatisfied are you?
I'm just asking. It's just would you rather be taller
I think we know your
or a
answer
peener?
for me.
I'm just thinking, because I was just thinking women don't want to be taller generally. I don't want to be taller. What would I want if I were a guy? Absolutely. I wish I had smaller boobs, but I could buy that.
What would you want
I'm
for
trying to
me?
think of stuff
What
you
would
can't
want for me?
buy.
What would you want for me?
For you?
For me, yeah.
Babe, you're perfect. I don't want anything
There we go.
for you.
That's called a wife, Sean.
Okay, Sean, what would you want? Taller or a bigger peener?
Taller. I feel good. On like a dick level, I feel good. Like I feel like I just have like one you draw. Like I feel like it's very like what they sell in the store.
Right.
You know, it's very it's like factory standard.
Yeah.
And I feel good about it. And then
I've seen it. It's nice.
But then I would like to get taller. Would you like to have like hair, like surfer dude hair?
Huh.
You know what? I don't know
if I would either.
I don't have
like,
any desire. I swear to you, like people are like, oh, like, we have a similar thing going on.
Yeah.
And you keep it close. Doesn't bother me in the least.
Same. And I kind of like it, the way that I cut through the air, the way I feel the breeze, it's a different perspective.
Doesn't bother. I actually like the way it looks. I don't, so I'm fine
the
with
maintenance,
that.
I'm good.
I mean, if somebody told me like, hey, would you rather be like perfect physique or taller? That's one where I'd be like, oh.
Perfect physique. I'd take perfect physique.
Perfect physique.
Fuck it. I can. I made it this far. I don't obsess about the height. Whatever. Who cares?
I'm
all right.
really
I saw this in a movie. Oh, sorry. What were you going to say, sweet? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just going to say.
But
if I was,
do you wish I had like another?
That'd be awesome.
Do you wish I had like another couple inches?
Oh my God, no. Okay.
No. Down here.
Babe, no,
Girth,
I don't. Oh my God. Okay, here. I saw this in a movie,
Just
so
a
I
little
can't
more girth.
take credit.
Kind of like the water bottle where you're like, I can't even touch my finger to my thumb.
Babe,